Today, I'm going to show you how to flash a window with Wigluv and our Rissan 430 gray preformed corners. For this installation, we're going to need 4 Rissan 430 gray preformed corners. We're going to need enough Wigluv to go around your rough opening. You can use whatever size is appropriate for the depth of your rough opening. For our process, we're going to use our 6-inch or Wigluv 150mm tape. You're also going to need a squeegee, a knife, and of course, a roller. As you can see here, in our case, we already have our MyVest 500 SA weather-resistant barrier installed and ready to go. First thing we want to do is take our 150mm Wigluv and cut it to the width of the rough opening. Now we want to install the Wigluv in the sill pan, flush to each corner of the rough opening. Once installed, press firmly using a squeegee or roll with a roller. Now we're going to take our Rissan 430 gray preformed corners and place them tightly into the corners of the sill. Rissan 430 gray has an extremely aggressive adhesive that will just stick to everything it touches. So leaving the release liners on and working in sections will allow you to position the Rissan 430 gray where you want it without any issues. Okay, so now that we have that Rissan 430 gray on the inside corner, we need to go ahead and remove the release liners and press that corner up against the face of the membrane. All right, so we've got one corner in. Now you need to repeat the same process on the other corner. So now that we have our sill pan complete, we can move on to flashing the jambs of our rough opening. Here we're going to use our Wigluv 150mm tape again, and what we want to do is we want to measure the tape out so that it starts at the top corner of the rough opening and extends down to at least 1 inch over that Rissan 430 gray corner. Now that you've got one side of your jamb complete, move to the other side and replicate that process. Now that we have our jamb tapes complete, we can move up to the top 2 Rissan corners, and the process for installing our head corners is going to be the same as the process for installing the sill corners. Our head flashing detail is slightly different than the other 3 sides of the window. What we want to do here is we want to make sure that we measure our Wigluv to go 1 inch past either side of the Rissan corner, as well as 1 inch past the top edge of the Rissan corner. This is going to give you a nice flat edge all the way around our head flashing detail. To finish off this detail, we're going to make 2 vertical cuts along the jamb and fold that head flap in. And there we have it, a perfectly executed and installed window flashing system. So now is a good opportunity to get out your roller and make sure everything is firmly pressed and sealed. Your rough opening is now prepped and protected against the elements and ready to install your window.